I'm in my 30s and I feel so behind, especially because I'm starting over again. I know I'm not actually behind though. Everyone has their own life and career path. Mine is just different from most. But I can't help but still feel behind. I mean, I did everything I was supposed to do in my 20s. I went to college, graduated, struggled to get a job, and then finally got the job. In between, I tried my hand at content creation and making jewelry. I actually did get a blog up and running. It's still alive to this day. Anyway, I liked my little desk job at first, but I grew to hate it very quickly. 2 years of admin work, which was honestly a lot of nothing, a lot of doing and then redoing. I was hired as a social media manager, but did that maybe 15% of the time. Really, I was just an assistant. In the summers, a camp counselor. It was a means to an end, I guess. I was so relieved when I left. I started working as a barista slash stock person, which I oddly enjoyed way more. It was an oddly satisfying job. I knew after the first year a desk job wasn't my thing. To this day, I still hate admin work. When there was downtime, which was often, I would work on my blog. I think that's why I did so well after a while because I was definitely working on that during work hours. I don't regret that at all, but don't be like me, or at least don't get caught. I wish I could go back to that energy, that I don't care if this is the wrong time, I'm still gonna do it energy. It seems like you know what you want when you're doing something you don't want to do. Funny how that works. 2020 also warped some of my years. I think everyone can kind of relate to that. One minute I'm 26 going on 27, and next thing you know, I'm 30. Sometimes I feel like I woke up 30 because those years in between are such a blur. 2020 did do one thing though, and that was make me start my business. When all the shortened hours and layoffs happened, I knew it was time to start doing what I wanted finally. I wasn't scared either, not like I am now. I just wanted something to stick and also make me happy. I still want that. Starting the business was so cool. I loved it and I still do. I love having my own, but this is where I feel most behind. I feel like I should have achieved so much already. There's a popular sticker business that started about a year after I did with a similar story, and they just get it. Their sales are through the roof, and they sell thousands of stickers on a weekly basis. And I'm lucky if I get three favorites on my shop. Just three, not 300. I know I shouldn't compare myself, but it's hard not to sometimes. That's their path, and mine is different. It would be nice to get consistent sales like I used to, though. When it was still new and there was excitement, orders flowed in pretty consistently. It wasn't a ton, but it sure was a nice start. I'll get back to that. I know it. Because I don't want to give up just because it got harder. That was to be expected in a saturated industry. But the thing about feeling behind is it makes you want to quit. It makes you think, what's the point? The real truth is, I got in my own way. I constantly compared myself to others throughout the whole journey. I let slow sales determine my worth. I lowered my prices when I saw others were doing the same. I didn't put myself out there like I should have and waited for people to find me. Here's what I know now. I did what I was supposed to do in my 20s, even with roadblocks. And I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do in my 30s as well. I'm building the business, I'm making the art, and I'm trying again and again. I love creating art and writing, so I'm joining the two to create something amazing. Yes, it's hard and vulnerable, but it also makes me happy and it feels like my path. It works out every day that I try. I'm not behind. I'm on my own timeline. And if you're feeling behind too, don't worry, you're not. You're allowed to start again as many times as you like. You didn't miss any window, and you're not too late. You are exactly where you need to be.